we are not robots. The message is we are not robots. I was saying to you that our message came up, Galatians 3 verse 1, who have bewitched you, or foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you. So please check out the verse, Galatians 3 verse 1. I'm saying we're not robots. I'm not really good at it, but I'm not good at the robot. But to be honest with you, people can do robot. Yeah, we are not robots. The thing is that people have bewitched people in the way they are robots to people. Like, when they are robots towards people, they are controlled. And controlling people is being a robot. And in this hour, there's too many robots, so to speak, in human form, who are alienistic, who are controlled by people. They are controlled by people. They are controlled by people. And they are classed as robots. They are classed as robots. And the thing is that you got to be careful of who you know around you, who makes you act like a robot. That it's like you don't have your own mind, and it's like you don't have your own way of thinking. You're thinking like a robot, and you're being controlled by whoever. You know, it's your family, it's your friends, it's the people you know and don't know, it's your workmates. You're being controlled by people, and you got to realize that we are not robots. So please don't act like one, and don't let people treat you like a robot. I've done a little movement there, the robot thing. I can't really, well, it's never been my thing. I've just seen friends do it. There was a guy I worked with, they called him Android, and he would do a robot because they meant to give him a number, you know, where we worked, and they never gave him a number. So he said he called himself Android. So the number he didn't get, he was responding to being a robot. And so what we did, we were on the high vis, we writ Android, and he was okay with it on two jackets. So Android was the thing he was known by, and you know, the bosses would laugh away like, oh, Android, and you know, it was a laugh in the workplace because he had Android on his jacket, so somebody would say Android, wouldn't they? So it was a thing like that. And one day he was coming to work, and he was in the way on his bike, and somebody shouted out, hey Android, or Android, get out of the way. He was on his bike and they told him to get out of the way. So he was okay with it. He's a funny character, and he was okay with being called Android, which is, you know, something. It is something to be called Android, and in a sense of humor way. He played out the robotics. He was very good at it. And you got a football player they called a robot. He does it, and is publicly known. He's known as a robot, and he, as an England player or former, yeah. So he done also the robot. So, you know, the fun side of it is okay to be classed as a robot. In the funny side of it, that is fine. But to be classed as a robot, and you are, you know, like the funny side of it, that is amazing. That you can have humor on. This is a Post Circus, by the way. So yeah, so it's a thing that is okay to be said in a joking fashion, like to someone to be called robot in a joking fashion. That's okay. It's because it's jokes. It's having a laugh. But to actually be controlled by people, your friends, your family, your inner circle, the community, treating people like that, the mark of the beast, they're going to try and turn you into one by giving you the mark and stuff like that. So you'll be literally classed as a robot. If you take the mark of the beast, which is the 666 mark, they'll inject you with it, right hand or forehead. Revelation 13, 16 to 18 deals with this, and it's a serious thing that seems to be on the agenda since pandemic and COVID and all that. So, you know, they're giving you the jab and all that. It's all kind of related, and you'll find out later what I'm talking about, because prophetic things people don't know about the secrets and mysteries until they actually get it. And when they get it and find out in scripture, it actually is true. This thing is actually happening, the mark of the beast. And it's a control thing, you know. There's a one world religion that wants to be part of that. So it's all connected to this mark of the beast, which is oncoming. So 2023 is very serious. I would be careful, and I would listen out and keep your